I have mentioned this so many times in my weekly figure news fix, where Mast from Goddess of Victory Nikke is so similar to this VTuber from Hololive called Houshou Marine. So I once asked myself, is one character inspired by the other or the other way around? Does not matter. But there would be one day where I wanted to unbox both figures and compare them side by side. Hi and welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven from X Kurogane Studio today with a figure unboxing video. Not sure if I can call 3 figures a haul. This could be an anime figure haul of some kind. And the theme for today is once again Goddess of Victory Nikke, but Nikke is actually not the main highlight. This is not exactly an apples to apples comparison because I could not get my hands on Amakuni's 1/7 scale Mast. Yes, the one where she's wearing a bikini or a swimsuit. I'm having some difficulty finding that one. It's really rare now, even though she just came out a month ago. But I will eventually hunt her down. Anyways, in exchange, I got my hands on Bandai Ichiban Kuji version of Mast, and this is a good opportunity for me to share my opinions on Bandai Ichiban Kuji in general. As for Houshou Marine, the very first scale figure that was released by Good Smile, was it a couple of years back? That figure proved to be pretty popular and her value went up. And then eventually, we saw Max Factory came up with a Houshou Marine figure as well, a scale figure which looks incredible, and I even nominated that figure as the best of year 2025 last year, and then Design Coco followed up with a scale figure. I thought that those figures would be very expensive given how popular Houshou Marine is. But to my surprise, I found a bargain, so I just couldn't say no. Of course, I found the bargain on JP Fans, which is the sponsor of today's video. JP Fans is a proxy service which allows you to buy anime figures or any other Japanese merchandise from domestic Japanese sellers which do not ship overseas. So you can buy as many stuff as you want from different sellers, from different websites as well. They now also have Surugaya, which is a 30-year-old anime figure store that sells pre-owned items on top of the existing ones like Mercari Japan or Amazon, and apparently Yahoo Japan auction is coming soon. Yeah. So I bought stuff from Amazon Japan, from Mercari, and combined them over here to save on shipping, and I found a bargain on Amazon Japan again. Max Factory, they have an official store over in Amazon Japan, but it is domestic Japan only. They don't ship overseas over there. And after finding this Houshou Marine figure over here, yes, I just couldn't say no after I saw the price. Alright, just let me turn this frontwards over here so they can see it clearly. So the contents over here, they are almost identical to the pictures JP Fans provided me. Yes, whenever you buy something and send it to their warehouse, they will share a few pictures just to show you what the condition of the items are like. This is almost identical, and I'm saying almost because this box is no longer a virgin, not fully sealed, and by that I mean the customs department in my country opened things up because they always do that whenever they see something expensive, and even more so when it is anime figures. They want to see whether you're importing something 18 plus or not, which is a no-no in my country. But if I were to import those figures, I have other channels for that. Yeah. Anyways, Houshou Marine, let me bring this one out. I'm very excited about this Marine figure. Okay, more Nikke stuff and more Nikke stuff. Okay, just to make it clear, the plastic over here, they were properly sealed actually. When the customs inspected my stuff, I had to tear it open so they appear torn over here, but they were not like this initially. So no problems over here. And firstly, let's see. Okay. Let me remove the plastic films. This figure is a request by you guys, by the way. You wanted me to unbox and review this figure, so here we are. this Nikke figure over here, Mast, it is a Bandai Ichiban Kuji, which is technically a prize figure. And I have always been a big skeptic about Bandai Ichiban Kuji because I find them to be very overpriced for what they are, which can go between 8,000 yen, 7,000 yen, all the way up to 15,000 yen, depending on the character. And those are encroaching into entry-level premium scale figure territory. I could buy a premium scale figure at that price, especially those that bargain binned. And they are apparently limited and exclusive on paper, but if you look around in Amazon Japan, in Mercari Japan, sometimes even in the local anime figure stores in your country, these things are everywhere, as if it is a common night market item. So I just couldn't justify the kind of prices that I'm used to see, so I never considered these Ichiban Kuji figures. But guess what? I was using JP Friends to hunt for deals on Mercari and a few other places, and I happened to find this Mast figure for 6,400 yen roughly. Of course, there are some service charges when you get their agents to help you purchase an item, but it is still under 7,000 yen, which is still pretty pricey for a prize figure, but at least it is not 9 to 12,000 yen, which is the price I'm seeing on Amazon Japan and some other sellers. Okay, under 7,000 yen is very fair. I decided to pick one up because I want to do a detailed review later on, right? And you know, my curiosity over here, what the quality is like for a Bandai Ichiban Kuji when they are fetching so much money. And here we have Isabelle from Goddess of Victory Nikke. I have already reviewed an Isabelle figure by this Chinese brand called Otaku Toys, which was amazing. And some of you told me that you bought the wedding dress version, which is this version over here, and you wanted to know what the quality is like, so I got one myself. The price I paid for is actually 18,000 yen. Yeah, that's before taxes and shipping, of course. So 18,000 yen for this standard version is fine. For once, I decided not to buy the deluxe version, which comes with a wall scroll. This one does not have a wall scroll, 18K only, but I don't need the wall scroll. And the main highlights for today, this Houshou Marine figure over here. Whoa. Sometimes I tend to be a bit careless with figures. Okay, so this Houshou Marine figure over here is the main highlight because of the price I got her for from Max Factory's Amazon Japan store, which is like they ship only within Japan. I had to use a proxy. Official price is close to 30,000 yen if I remember correctly, the MSRP. The price I got her for 21,440 Japanese yen. Wow! That is over 30% off. Yeah, almost 30% off actually. From 30K down to 21K. Yes, I'm picking one up. And this is brand new, by the way, not pre-owned. And I just had to feel bad for Max Factory because I don't know why this happens so often to their figures. They are among the top tier figure brands out there in terms of quality, but their figures simply bargain bin way too often for reasons I don't understand. This is one of those. My Nikke volume figure, same thing happened to that as well. So without further ado, let's unbox these one by one. Okay, let me put this on the floor before I end up knocking them over again. Okay, so this is a really good box. Where are the seals? Okay. It is right here. By the way, the shipping cost for all three figures to my country here somewhere in Southeast Asia from Japan, and that is by EMS, 7,300 yen. 7,300, 7,400 or so, which is pretty good price from JP Fans. Alright, so I need to face this upwards because I have a camera above me. Alright, so this is what the content looks like. And we have an instruction sheet once again. Let's see. The parts circled is delicately crafted and very fragile. Use caution when handling. So let's have a look. Are there any metal wires? Yup, there is. See, Max Factory loves using wires to secure the figures. Behind here, yep. It is actually a good thing because you can't rely on tapes for something this big and heavy. Alright. There's another one here. Right, second wire, that's all I guess. Happened to me before, where due to the force of opening these plastic blisters, I had figure parts flying out. I do not want that to happen in case something breaks. Okay, so wow. Wow, this is beautiful, man. Ooh. How did this even bargain bin? Or is Houshou Marine losing her popularity or something? I know she's not #1 in popularity in Hololive, but still, this is a beautiful figure, man. Alright, can we have a big made in China printed on the bottom of the throne over here? I have mixed feelings about it. It is way too obvious, even though you don't normally see it, right? Okay, we're going to assemble the figure later on. Right, let's go for Isabel first. So this is what the box looks like. Standard version, once again, no wall scroll included. 18,000 yen is pretty close to the MSRP price, I think. So I did not really save much money from getting these via JP fans, but still I got to combine ship them with my other items, so indirectly I saved on shipping cost. Alright, beautiful box, but yeah, does not protect the figure much. Oh, square base, okay. Okay, beautiful work from Hobby Sakura. No surprise though, I look up to this brand a lot, Hobby Sakura. Even though recently they had some quality control issues, minor ones, but still in general, their 1x7 scale figures are pretty good. Yeah, looks like this will be a simple assembly as well. Now with this Mast figure over here, yeah, there are a lot of it on Mercari Japan. So many sellers at different price points, and I went for one of the cheapest, of course. I'm trying my best not to spend too much on price figures, right? Alright, no instructions. And yep, the plastic blister is thinner in material, lower quality as well. Why is there a blue tape here? Is this really brand new? Anyways, okay. Yeah, this feels like 1x8 scale. It is a bit smaller and clear plastic base. Definitely a price figure base, right? I can see this becoming a fingerprint magnet within seconds after I touch it. Alright, so okay, that looks pretty decent actually in terms of the quality control. Oh, okay. This is definitely price figure quality. And the foot pegs are not even aligning properly. I need to stretch the legs a bit. Alright, not too bad. Okay. So this does feel pretty small actually, and I am already spotting some manufacturing problems over here. On the back of the figure, there is some glue leaking out from some seam lines. I will address that in a detailed figure review later on. Yep, the seam lines are not really that well polished, and guess what? Now that I'm looking at this figure for the first time, in fact, in my 16 years of collecting anime figures, this is my first time ever purchasing a Bandai Ichiban Kuji. And by now, my early impressions are this is not worth 9,000 yen. Definitely not. I think 4 to 5,000 yen would be a fair price, and that would be the maximum. 7,000 yen, close to that. The amount I paid for does feel a tad bit expensive, but when you look at the prices out there right now, that's not a bad price at all compared to many other stores or sellers. Yeah, and as for Mast, I do think there is some resemblance to Houshou Marine. Some. I still need a proper premium scale figure of her to do a fairer comparison, right? Right, so next up, another Nikke figure. So this is Isabel, and okay, I hate this so much. What the heck? Okay, we have two huge metal rods. Not bad, right? That's quite nice. Look at how shiny, how reflective this thing is. This is a fingerprint magnet. It is a scratch magnet. And I would be really afraid when it comes to accidentally damaging this base over here. Like, I would prefer something that is completely opaque with some, I don't know, mosaic tiles design. Any other kind of design other than this clear plastic ABS over here. Yeah, this does feel a tad bit cheap for premium scale figure, but at the same time, this is under 20,000 yen for premium scale figure, which is considered on the lower side in anime figure pricing nowadays. Right, the figure right here. Oh, the veil is removable. I guess that's not too surprising. Wow, these clear roses on the side of the figure, they are beautiful. Hey, if you want figures of your waifus in wedding dress, this is actually not a bad purchase at all. I love details, so I am going to prefer the Otaku Toys version a lot more because of all of the mecha parts, but this is not bad at all. And plastic film here. Okay. Wow, there's a small piece of sponge here as well. How do I get it out? Ideally, I would need a tweezer, right? I have one behind in my studio, but this is actually to prevent the hair strands from distorting after the manufacturing. Because sometimes the PVC material, the plastic materials, they are not fully cured yet. And when they do fully cure, they might shrink, right? So you have all these shapes changing a bit, and that is when sometimes you get parts not fitting very well. Alright. Wow, this is very soft. Okay, so let's plug this into the base. I'm actually a bit afraid that I might even accidentally scratch the base with my fingernail. Okay, the foot pegs are a bit tight. I'm trying to push it all the way in. Okay, it is a tad bit too tight. I'm not pushing it any further. Clear PVC again on the head. Yep, this is going to be easy to knock over, but not a big issue on a figure like this. Okay, first impressions, right? The clear parts are beautiful. It is not just clear plastic, clear PVC. There is some glitter all over the parts over here. And the roses on the side here, it is beautiful, right? Just that with clear PVC, as usual, regardless of which brand or which anime figure, there is a bit of a concern in the long term where sometimes these kinds of clear parts, they will slightly turn yellow over time. Yes, no matter how well I take care of these figures, as long as we live in a very hot and humid country, there is always a chance of a figure turning, yellowish or becoming oily or sticky, and that is dependent on what kinds of materials were used to make the figure. For this one, I think the risk is a bit higher because of all this soft rubbery PVC material. The harder ABS that is more resistant to heat. But this kind of soft PVC, these are higher risk. So we'll see. This is something we should look back like 5 years later. But if your environment is really bad, your country, your climate is really bad, could happen in 3 years, right? Overall, still a really beautiful figure. Wow, these butterflies over here. This is very nice. Okay. So far, early impressions, I'm quite pleased with this figure, except, yes, for the base. Let's put her aside. Okay, by the way, if you compare them side by side, I think you can see the size difference. This is 1/7, this is closer to 1/8. Right. Okay. Let me just cut this off. First up, do remember that this is a 30,000 yen figure, right? So the quality is there. Wow, look at the heavy shading, color gradients. This is champagne gold, which I actually like because it is not as tacky, not as cheap looking as the very shiny yellowish gold. Even the gold on Houshou Marine here is a bit more muted. I like that. Okay. Is this really 1/7 or is this 1/6? This is quite big. Anyways, I will put a correction on screen if it is a 1/6 and I was wrong about the scale. If I did not say anything, then this is indeed 1/7, but this is quite big. Oh, bad news. The beret is permanently fixed to her head, not removable. I don't really care actually, but some people, they do care. How do I remove the plastic film? Is the head removable? I don't think so, right? So, okay, this is a bit tricky. This is meant to prevent paint transfer, where the pink hair might transfer onto her shoulders. This happens a lot in anime figures. So this is the purpose of the plastic film. Just in case the paint has not fully set, then you won't get any paint transfer. But once you remove it, sometimes it will still happen in the future, especially if you live in hot and humid climate. Once again, the paint, it melts a little bit, as some people would say. Yep, green tape behind here. And this piece, okay, this is not a ponytail. I'm not sure what to call this. It is like a feather in her beret here. And there is this plastic piece. Once again, this piece is in here to prevent the deformation of this plastic piece. Sometimes when the material sets, it will shrink a bit and then the parts will no longer fit. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Oh, and the part went in nicely. I like this. I like this a lot. Like, this is not too tight. It is easy to remove. For small parts like this, I would prefer them to be not too tight, right? In case you want to take apart the figure and put it back into the box because maybe you're moving to a new home, you bought a bigger house for your figures, then you will want to be able to take apart the figure easily without breaking anything. Let me turn the figure around and see if there are any other plastic films. Oh, there's a sponge here. Holy crap. Let me bring this a little bit closer. This is what a 30,000 Japanese yen figure looks like. And especially something that comes from Mast factory. Look at all of the tiny details on the golden color parts. Painting is precise, no paint bleeding whatsoever. This is what you're getting when you buy premium scale figures over a price figure, right? This is incredible. I will save the details for my review later on. So, what do you guys think? Do they look similar to you? Honestly, I don't think they look kinda similar. Well, Marine has long ponytails, long twin tails. It is actually a twin tail. This is shorter, but still, it is like the same person without with a different haircut. Alright, I need a proper scale figure of Mast. Anyways, this is today's loot, right? Today we have 3 figures from JP Fans. Thanks a lot to JP Fans for sponsoring today's video. I'm very happy to be working with you guys every month like this. There'll be more coming next month, of course. This is one heck of a bargain, this Houshou Marine over here. And over in Amazon Japan, if you pay attention to some figure brands, they have their own stores, Free Ink included. So Free Ink has a lot of 1x4 scale bunny girl figures over there that are heavily discounted right now. We are looking at from 40,000 yen down to 25, 26. Some of the Nikke figures like, what's the name again? What's her name? The blue color hair girl. I can't remember the name. Starts with the alphabet A. Anyways, there are a couple of Nikke figures on big discounts at the moment, but that's the same case on Ami sale section, I think. And then there are some bunny girl figures like My Sakurajima from 35,000 yen down to 22,000 yen or so, but those are only for Japanese buyers, so you need a proxy to buy it. So with today's figure haul, I'm quite pleased with it, and as usual, I will be reviewing each of these figures in detail later on. And if you already own any of these figures, let me know down in the comments below, and what are your opinions on it. If you enjoyed today's figure unboxing video, please do not forget to like and subscribe for more anime figure content every week, more like every few days. And until then, I'll see you guys again soon, and goodbye.